You're listening to DJ Drongo. Welcome back. Today we're talking about ClassicWoW.live and the brand new tool known as Gear Planner. Thank you to Taladrill, known for his Druid guides, who has worked on this to provide us with a new feature that brings great value to the Classic WoW community. This tool has been in creation for over a year. It is made by WoW players for WoW players. Gear Planner is a general interactive gearing sheet that adapts based on your choice of race, class, most rating specializations, level, and phase. It is important to note that this is not a best in slot list, rather a comprehensive point-based list of all the gear that is relevant to your input. The point of Gear Planner is to help you find gear that you didn't know existed. It is supposed to help you answer the question, what gear am I able to get? As we take a look, we're able to sort through the different variations of displays when it comes to gear so that you can receive feedback based off the pieces that you've chosen for your character. This includes resistances as well. We'll leave it based off of melee stats for now. We'll begin by creating a profile for Drongo, who is a Tauren Druid, under the Cat specialization at level 60 within the 4th phase of Classic WoW. What I like most about Classic Gear Planner, or rather Classic WoW Gear Planner, is that we can look at the Wolfshed Helm here and see that the value is way above any of the other pieces of gear. And this is because, specific to cat form, Wolfshed Helm allows power shifting, which is essential to the spec, and thus its value far exceeds all others. If we were to change it to bear, we'll see that it's no longer the Wolfshed Helm that is the best, but rather these options that you see here now. The spec that you choose is the most cookie cutter version of itself. I'm freezing the screen where the filters are that you're able to establish what results you'll obtain, whether it be melee, tank, or resistance sets. If you filter by resistances, you're able to sort based off of what pieces give nature resistance, for example, at your level that would be best. This may need some work, as cloth is not better than leather, but at least you get to see a list of every single nature resistance piece in Classic WoW. Should you hit expand, it will provide you with every version of that item that can exist, with the nature resistance one being the focus of what you've selected. As we reset our filters back to the original state that they were in, let's go ahead and complete this gear list for Drongo and see how it turns out. Starting with the Wolfshed Helm, we'll go on to the neck, choosing the Onyxia's Tooth Pendant. It's easy to obtain. True Strike Shoulders. I already have the Cloak of Shrouded Mist, so I will select this, but as you can see, the Zulian Tigerhide Cloak is even better than the Cloak of Shrouded Mist. That's because it prioritizes hit rating above all other stats, since it's that important. But once you hit your hit cap, you should be able to switch some pieces around. As we continue on, I'm trying to make most of the pieces as obtainable as possible with a nice mix of pieces that I've already obtained, like the Band of Akiria. Very happy about that. Thank you, Spicy. And we'll round it out with the trinkets as the Black Hand's Breath and Hand of Justice. It's also neat, in my opinion, that it shows you the source through which these items are obtained, as well as the value, and the value is calculated based off of the specialization that's chosen and how much it has of value for that specialization. Every single enchant that's available, every single item that exists, pretty much everything that exists in Classic WoW is within this database at your fingertips, and that is valuable beyond compare, in my opinion. It is a little scuffed when it comes to the stat weights and them being static, you having to perhaps manually go in there and change a couple of things. That'd be for a more advanced user, but for the purpose of finding items that would pretty much help you answer the question, what gear am I able to obtain? This tool is by far one of the best that I think I've seen out in the market right now. We're going to finish up here by choosing our weapon, which I was surprised at how low the Fish Terminator is by comparison to the Bone Crusher, for example. I disenchanted my Bone Crusher since I thought that the Terminator was better. But honestly, the Terminator looks best, so yeah. Lastly, you are able to save these presets for later or share them with friends. ClassicWoW.live's Gear Planner is an extremely valuable one-stop shop for all gear in World of Warcraft Classic. From searching for upgrades to planning out your next alt, this Gear Planner is definitely for you. Check it out in the description below. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to swipe that like button.